Capricorn, welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robyn. And Capricorn, today, let's do a general energy check-in. Let's just check in on the collective, Cappy. Let's see what's going on, what's been going on, what's coming down the chute. Let's talk about ya. Okay, we have time to go. Well, that card's self-explanatory. It's time to leave something behind. When we look at the card, right, behind her is a very stable bridge, and the bridge kind of goes out a little bit here, so there could be a risk. It could be something that you need to take, or it could just be venturing into the unknown, not having all the answers. Let's find out, but it's time to leave something behind. Where's the emphasis? The 9th house. Okay. So this is the broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. The 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and Jupiter. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's up. Let's talk about your Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we're talking about. Maybe some of you want to move or make a change here. We have Temperance. There's heavy Sagittarius energy to start your reading. You could have Sagittarius energy, like a lot of Sag in your chart. It could revolve around a Sag. We have the 9 of Wands. Okay. There's the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. And Capricorn, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay. Could be you, could be other people. We're going to find out as we get through the reading. 5 of Swords, you're walking away. You're walking away. And Justice. Okay. The Magician, making the decision to use your resources here. Okay, it could be applying spiritual law into your life as well with the Magus and the Justice energy. Let's see. I kind of feel like the Temperance is more of a patient energy. It's like you've been patiently waiting, patiently working on something, patiently healing. What's the Sag? What's the Temperance energy for Capricorn? How are we starting this? What's this energy? What are we talking about today? Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles. There's that Temperance energy. There's a Magus energy again. Talk about the same cards coming on the table. As I say that, talk about the same cards coming on the table. 6 of Wands. You've been given... There's the King of Wands. And there's the Star with the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like it's walking away from negative thinking. Yeah, there's a 7 of Cups. There's a 4 of Wands. It's like you want something. It's time to go after something, Capricorn. It's time to make something happen. So it's like you've been thinking about something here. I think I may have had this energy not too long ago. It's realizing you're the Magus in your life, right? Life happens from you. It doesn't come to you. You make things happen. It's time to make something happen here. I feel like you've been patient. It's like you've been patiently waiting either to take action or patiently waiting for something. But the 9 of Wands is here. So let me understand the 9 of Wands and maybe I'll understand it better. What's the 9 of Wands? What's this? Okay. Okay, it's time to take action, that's for sure. It's time to let go of what you can't control. There's the Temperance again. And there's the Magician. So it's kind of like... You're worried about the what ifs, but what could happen? Like, what if I do this? Oh, what if this goes wrong? Or what if I go after that, but that goes wrong? There's an element here of having to release control, focusing on what you can control, focusing on your choices, making the decisions based on what you want. Something may not have worked out in the past because the 9 of Wands is here. So there's an element of a fear, and that fear is going to stem from something, came from somewhere. Something happened to bring that fear into your reality. You're giving a lot of attention to this. But there's the Hierophant, and there's your spiritual lesson, and there's the Page of Wands. So it's time to focus on you and what you can control, Capricorn. It's not letting your fears, like the saying goes, don't let the fear of striking out stop you from playing your game. So it's really time to take action here and make the decision to do that. What's this 2 of Pentacles? Because that was out here twice already. This is your destiny. You'll be celebrating. Don't worry, be happy. You've mastered this. You're ready for this. You're ready to do this. What's the 10 of Swords? But I feel like it's something... It's like something didn't work out in the past. Like, let's say it's love. And you got really burned in the past. You're afraid to experience love. Let's say it's starting your own business. We got the Page of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. You tried to start a business in the past, but it didn't work out. And all the big successful people in businesses usually have a business that failed at some point. So it's looking at the past not as a failure, but as a stepping stone and a lesson, instead of looking at something from your past like a failure. That's what the 2 of Pentacles is flipping the script and looking at something that didn't work out in a more positive light and seeing how it benefited you. So what did Capricorn learn? How did it benefit Capricorn? Let me understand. There's the 2 of Pentacles again. Okay. Self-love. The Ace of Cups. Following your heart. Oh, yeah, definitely following your heart. Okay. There's the Moon. Facing your fears. There's the Death. And there's a Nine of Wands. So it taught you to face your fears. It taught you to follow your heart. What does your heart want, Capricorn? So that's what it taught you. That was the lesson here, is how to face that and not be afraid. Okay. What's the King of Swords? Because whenever I see this King of Swords, I always think of like Boys to Men on bended knee, right? This is a king who surrendered. He surrendered to his thoughts. He surrendered to his fears, right? He's a master of the mental plane. He's not hostile. He's not mad. He's not angry, right? His sword is down. He's just surrendering. It's like surrendering to what is, surrendering to what has happened, surrendering to what you can't control. Ooh, Page of Wands is in reverse. Ooh, there's a King and the Queen of Wands. Could be love. But this could be, what's on the bottom? Let me understand. Whew. Why is the Page of Wands in reverse? There's something that you've been mad at. There's the Knight of Swords. Ooh, there's a rushing energy here. Capricorns typically are not rushers. I'm going to take it more of resentment. The High Priestess. Okay, so there's a couple ways to take it. It's like, I feel for some of you, it's merging your feminine and your masculine. I do feel with this Page of Wands in reverse, someone might have taken you for granted, taken advantage of you in the past. The Page of Wands is like a message that you don't want to receive. And whenever I see, and with the Queen and Queen of Wands, it could be merging the feminine, the masculine within yourself, right? Maybe you were too strong in the feminine. Someone took you for granted. Someone insulted you. You allowed what they said to insult you. The Three of Pentacles is there. There could have been a lack of appreciation, but I kind of feel like it's more of appreciation within yourself. I think it's like, you know, it's appreciating you for your flaws, your great things, right? It's appreciating you for everything that you are. And it's just surrendering. Know your weaknesses, know your strengths, make your weaknesses your strengths, right? That's what Rich Dad, Poor Dad taught us. But I also feel like there was a very critical energy that made you doubt yourself or question yourself. So there's an element here of just surrendering to what was and really balancing yourself and not letting what other people say or think, or not letting what you say or think in the past. Let's say you had self-doubt, negative self-talk. You weren't being kind to yourself. That's okay. Just forgive yourself and learn from that, right? Appreciate yourself now. Appreciate that lesson, that journey. There's an element of surrender. And it's not letting what happened in the past stop you from getting what you want. So the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel, is you. And there's the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Doubting yourself doesn't serve you anymore. Letting what someone said, whether it's a criticism or a hot-headed energy in the past, affect you, it doesn't serve you anymore. It's really walking away. It is time to walk away from that. It is time to, it's like, I get a very strong surrender energy. You can't change the past. Can't do anything about it. Can't control it. The only thing that you can do is change your choices in the future. And this is about making different choices as you're going forward, Capricorn. And you want to emphasize or say anything about the Five of Swords? I feel like here the justice is more of like cosmic justice. It's like understanding the way of the Tao, right? The Tao always comes back and I'm walking away. Yeah, walking away from that wounded energy. Some of you I'm hearing, don't hate me what I'm about to say, but some of them, it could have been a victimization energy, right? You've had a lot of shitty things happen. Pluto was in Capricorn for quite some time. There could have been just a lot of tests, a lot of challenges, and there could have been a, why me type of attitude. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to stay in that energy for too long, because then you're victimizing yourself and then you're not going to get what you want, because now it's just victim energy around you. And it's time to let go of that, walk away from that. You could have a lot of victims around you. There's, in society, we live in a very victim-centered society, and maybe that's not benefiting you. Maybe it's just constant negativity. But it's time. There's the Death and the Moon. There it is. Letting go of those fears and letting go of that wounded energy and following your heart here, Capricorn. It is time. Walking away from pulling yourself back could be isolation for some of you, right? But there's the High Priestess. There's your spiritual lesson. The High Priestess, for some of you, maybe you're meant to be an influencer in an influential role, a leadership role, your boss energy. Maybe you're supposed to be, putting yourself out there, getting the spotlight on you a little bit. However it applies, Capricorn, it's time to do this. It's time to stop and not let fears or worries control this decision. It's time to go after this. Like I said, you only fail, well, I didn't say this, but you only fail when you stop trying. And anything in life, chances are there's going to be failures. There's going to be challenges, but just look at them like stepping stones and barriers instead of a failure, right? It's like when you're riding the bike, you're going to fall. You're going to scrape your knee. You're going to scrape your elbows. That's not a failure. It's just a little wound. You're going to get back up. You're going to get on your bike and you're going to continue riding your bike. So it's time, Capricorn. That's what I got. And the 9th house, again, Sagittarius energy. It's a very lucky energy. So the energy is around you. It's positive towards doing this right now. Maybe jump into your birth chart, your natal chart, and look at your transitions right now and check them out, because to me, there's a good transition in your energy and it's time to make this change, this transition. It's time to do this. There's only ever now, and the time is now. Okay, I do feel I had a similar energy to this not too long ago. But let's grab some oracles, Capricorn, and then we're going to do a potential outcome. We'll see where you are in April 2025, how things are progressing, how you doing. What do you need to surrender to? Defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. So to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, and then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Okay. And there's the Akashic Records. Let's get that. And Cap, I just got to do my little disclaimer. For those of you who are seeing this on TikTok, please know that I'm not on TikTok. So if you want me to respond to your comment, if you simply want to support me, or if you want a personal reading, you got to come over to YouTube. That's where I am. It's some other lady uploading my videos on TikTok. Okay, we have process. It's time to put those long, cherished ideas into action. That's what's up. So you will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. So trust in the process. Yes. Perfect card for your reading, Capricorn. Okay, let's get the career advice for those of you where this revolves around something in your career, some kind of goal or aspiration in that sense. What's the career advice for Capricorn? Education. You might need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you might find yourself writing a book or teaching others. That Hierophant energy, that influential energy, and many choices. So you have options, even if you don't see them right now. So get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. Ooh, that's hard to do in a general reading, but I will pull one more card then. What do you want to, for the Caps who have the options here. Okay, there's one. And there's two. Short term. Okay, this position is temporary, so don't get too attached to it. No worries. You will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous in the beginning. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed, so build a nest egg for the future. What do you feel for some of you? There's just a little something here. Let's grab your set message, and we'll get back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. That is the wrong deck. What am I doing? It was on top of my set deck. Okay. We'll get your channeled, your future career and abundance. Ptah. This guy looks like Marvin the Martian. Okay. Alchemy and creation. Okay, dog is smoking. One moment, Capricorn. Let me get your message. My soul is here. Oh no, hold on. That's the wrong one. Whoa. I'm going right around Ptah. Okay. My life was never one on earth. I created the seed of the sun and the moon. If you had my powers, would you be happy or simply see a lot of work to be done? I do not give answers to people on earth, but I see their difficulty as humans with limited powers. So I say to you, invoke me and Sekhmet and the god Tahuti, and together we will weave a dance of creation that will reinvent your spirit while on earth. So abundance, you will create abundance if you invoke me into your life. Work and career, this is the time to follow your passion. Take care not to enter into fiery arguments at work. Work as a spiritual leader or healer would suit you. That Hierophant energy, baby. I definitely feel that's a message for many Capricorns there. And remember too, spiritual healers, those in that category, if you want to heal and help other people, you have to heal and help yourself first, which means you're going to have a lot of shit. You're an older soul. You have to go through some lessons and experiences in order to help others as they're going through those lessons and those experiences, right, Cap? And future. A busy and creative life awaits you now, and all of your dreams are possible. Dream big, baby, and don't limit yourself, Capricorn. Okay, let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Okay, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in April 2025. Let's see how things are progressing, how things are going, let's see if you make this move, if you're still, well, let's just find, we have the Two of Swords are still here. Oh, the world is in reverse. The Tower. The Two of Swords. Hold on. There's an element of... There's the Strength. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. Hold on a second. I want one more card before we get into this. I'm not going to lie. This is a little bit of a harsh message. Don't shoot the messenger. But there's the Star. There's your alchemy. There's the Eight of Swords. Alchemizing and getting creative. There's an element here of not living up to your fullest potential. Not everybody lives up to their fullest potential in life, but if you're here, if this reading's for you, it's time that you live to your fullest potential. It's time to change and make this change. But you're still at a crossroads here. So obviously this is challenging. This might be scary. It might be a risk. But there's an element here as if you don't make this change, you're not living up to your full potential. You don't want to limit yourself. You don't want to place your own glass ceiling on you. Society does that enough for a lot of people. You want to fly to the sky. Know that the universe is yours. Take the world by storm here, Capricorn, because I still see you as a crossroads. But there you are, having the courage and the decision to make this. It's time. The Justice was I want to put a card in the Justice because it was the overall energy here. And it's the last card that they gave us in this reading. And the overall energy here is the Star, card of alchemy, the card of healing. You really want to leave this behind. And Justice, I really do feel like it's more of cosmic justice. But I want to understand what aspect or what part. What's Justice? What I miss? Why is the Justice back out here? It's time. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the Fool's there. He was already flipped. I must have missed him before. I seen him when I was ready to see him. Okay, so it is time to make this decision. It's time to make this leap of faith. It's time to get serious here and make your manifestation come into reality. The only person that's going to make it happen, Capricorn, is you. And there's you letting go of the struggles, letting go of the challenges. There's just something that got you down, right? It's like you're a baseball player. You went up to bat in a game and you struck out the whole game. That's okay. Just go into the batting cage and practice. So there's an element of something that happened in the past that's really deterred you, made you fearful, made you question or doubt yourself. And it's just learning from that, right? Like I said, everyone is successful in life. They failed at something at some point. Any business owner had businesses that did not work out. You know, before I did tarot, I was a nutritionist and it didn't work out. And what I realized is I don't really like it. I had no desire. I'm passionate about food. But a lot of people aren't, and I didn't enjoy trying to talk to people who weren't passionate about food. It wasn't for me, right? So it's like that failure was meant to teach you something, and you're supposed to learn from it instead of holding on to it. It's time to bring this into your reality. Don't limit yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't question yourself. It's time to take this leap of faith. We end it with it's time to go and leave that behind. And we end it. It's time to go and leave that behind. It's time to take this leap of faith. It's time to make this change. No more questioning, no more doubting, no more indecision. The Justice is timing. The time is now. It's time to apply what you have learned into your life so you can live up to your fullest potential. Don't limit yourself, Capricorn. You deserve nothing but the best, and you got to believe that in order to bring it to your reality. Capricorn, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So it's time to do this if I wasn't clear. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. And if you like my style and if you like your reading, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, for it helps my channel to grow. Thank you. I always appreciate your support. Capricorn, let's close your reading off today. They want me to grab a message and then the yes or no. Hold on. So there's something that they want to say to you. One moment, please. What do you want to say? Okay. Be faithful to that which exists within yourself. So return the affirmation. Yeah, this is why I love tarot and oracle cards. One moment, please. Let me just settle down. Okay, return to the affirmation throughout the day that reinforces the parts of you that you want others to know. So I am a Capricorn and I'm capable of anything. You obviously insert your first and last name here. You are capable of anything. You better believe it, Capricorn, because look, we end this with a 9 and we started with a 9. It's not a quinky dink, and 9s are the end and ready for a beginning of something new. Okay, let's close it off with your yes or no. What's the answer? Yes or no for Capricorn? Oh, well, Capricorn, perhaps. All right, Cappy, that's what's up. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.